Hello, welcome to my channel, Driving Up and Lisa. I'm a unicorn today, apparently. Okay, this is the bruise, the middle of my forehead. Just leave me alone. This is about the message. Alright, so get the message. So this is for Libra, okay? Some of you recommend. I don't know recommend. I trust y'all they don't. I'm lying, I do that. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm listening to this Soka Bible inspired worship music. It's a vibe, okay? The vibes out here in general are chaotic. I don't feel like that, but apparently it's people that feel like that. Now this is for Libra, okay? I'm looking at the word family members. It's in my notebook, okay? It's in my notebook. That's what it says, okay? So now I'm thinking about memories. Now I'm thinking about because this is really heavily tapping like soul culture chakra, how niggas feel about themselves, shit like that. So, so I don't know, maybe talking about memories, how somebody feel about themselves or some shit. I don't know what it's like. I don't know. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Pitch up the lyrics. It is too loud. Okay. All right. Somebody could be. I was gonna say providing. Somebody could be trying to cause some type of resistance where there isn't any. There's some shit. You know, look, this area. Oh yeah. So if you've been here, thank you so much for tuning in. Okay. Hit the like button. I know niggas be doing some bullshit on the channel. So look, listen. Usually, like throughout the reading, I'll be like calling things out. I don't really feel like that. Okay. So if you watching this on a playback, hit the like button. Okay. I really appreciate it. And I'm gonna just do the reading. Okay. Because I don't really feel like calling niggas out. Oh, niggas is watching me. Niggas is not watching me. Or really, niggas is watching me. They trying to give the impression, but they're not. Why they throw the energetic weapons and spiritual weapons and shit like that and whatever mental artillery niggas feel like they got. Anyway, okay, so Libra, what I wrote is don't mess with my man Nivea and Jagged Edge. Don't mess with my man. Cause I'm a bit of what I've been to you all night. I don't know. You know what? I had like other messages. I feel like that one in particular, like I don't know. You know, that's a message, but I also feel like there's something like more like that seems kind of petty a little bit. So I feel like there's something more important that some. I feel like somebody wants you to be pressed, like or something like that, or somebody's pressed about what you're doing or some shit, and it's like there's other shit going on. Okay, so what I wrote down is introducing something foreign into your body. Somebody could be trying to introduce something foreign into your body. This could be energetically, okay. This could be spiritually, okay. I don't know. I'm feeling led to say, pay attention to your dreams. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you too. So, yeah. So make sure you're talking to God, okay. You're praying to God, your angels, your ancestors, whoever whoever fuck with you, okay. Okay, so what happened? I didn't write nothing down. I'm looking at the word passions. So yeah, something about your passions. Okay, I was gonna say your passion is to save you or something like that. And what I'm talking about is you, like your soul. Okay, or something like that. Your soul. Okay, because that's what niggas want. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Christina Aguilera. What a girl want. You know, I actually did see this like advertisement for the movie What a Woman Wants or something like that. It's like I don't know. It's like a black cast on there. For some, I can't really remember who was on the thing. But so I'm gonna continue. Even though I'm not gonna call these niggas out, I am gonna rebuke all black magic in the name of Jesus. All hexes, ducks, curses, voodoo, voodoo chants, to turn back to sender. And you know, before I got on here, I was feeling like, you know what I'm saying? They trying to have a knot in my stomach for what? And and what else? And when I got on here, I felt like a sense of relief. Okay, so what is her? Okay, let me talk about God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides of the highest ascended truths, white light. That the ones that fuck with me. The ones that fuck with me got me on the fine line. Thank you so much for sending me down here doing this reading for Libra, Similar Venus, making sure we're all protected from lower vibrational demonic oppressive beings. And we got clear, direct, concise messages, much appreciation. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just what I was gonna say. Thank you for yeah. Something about your piece of the pie. Okay, thank you for the clear art and the clear visuals, Lord. Thank you for the yes, for the protection, mind, body, and soul. Eyesight. What's wrong with these niggas? Something wrong with their eyesight or something? Okay. Thank you, God, for clarity. Or they don't want you to see some shit clear. I don't know. I hear like a. I guess I hear it in my spiritual ear. What you know how folks do? I mean, I say this too. In my mind's eye, in my mind's eye, so in my mind's ear, I hear a doorbell. I don't know if it's doorbell, but it's like a doorbell sound. And I feel like other things could have like that sound. So you know, it could be like a ringer or something. I'm looking at the words in my notebook. It says will be rewarded. And then I'm looking at logic. And I already know before it says define logic. Whatever it is that you're doing, Libra, maybe you're going to be rewarded from it. Maybe this is, you don't see how this is going to happen. This defines some type of logic or something like that. But this is for Libra. You know, I just feel this energy of like, oh, especially if you know the niggas that is throwing energetic weapons and shit like that, is like, we're, 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 uh, we're giving it our best shot. We're giving it our best shot. This nigga said that. Giving it the best shot to find a way. They really should use that shit for their own. We're gonna say conglomerate. Anyway, I'm looking at the words not so much. They're not doing that so much. Whatever. Let's look at this card. Yes. Just say yes. Because when Jesus says yes, nobody can say no. I feel like you is, I was going to say full steam ahead. I feel like whatever your desires or your thoughts you've been thinking about, you've been working towards, yes. If you feel any, I was going to say cultivation, if you feel any like resistance or anything like that, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe breaking barriers and breaking down doors and shit. I don't know. I feel like that. This is what you're doing. Creating heaven on earth is happening. All right. This is for Libra. Creating heaven on earth. So I just feel like creating heaven on earth. What would that entail? Okay. Maybe somebody eating rotel. Maybe somebody eating rotel dip. Okay. Okay. So this is for Libra. Creating heaven on earth is happening. All right. So I was gonna say like, are you breaking down some type of demolition, some type of breaking down some type of hell or some type of lies, and then you could build this, create this heaven on earth? However, I am thinking about this. I don't even know if Socrates really said this or they just associate this with him. But and then from what I understand is that when I think about it now, I don't know if Socrates was. Why well, I was gonna say sacrificial. I don't know, but 9/11. Somebody wants you to be pressed so bad for your life. They want you to be so pressed about your life. Your life belongs to God. The time clock and shit, oh, God control over that. I don't know why they want to be concerned. There's somebody's concerned about their life or something like that. I don't know. Okay, so let me see. I'm about to drink some water. Okay, so Socrates or whatever it's associated with, or it's associated with him, he says something like, instead of to create your like I'm paraphrasing to create like your future, you wanna look at that in check. Have some in check. Okay, like you don't want to fight the old. You want to build the new type shit. You're not fighting the old at all. Okay, there's no. I was gonna say there's no opponents. There's no. I'm talking to you and talking to me. Like there's no opponents. There's no enemies. Use your discernment. Don't be. I feel like they're just not your focus. You don't see them. There's some you don't see them. There's something like that. They see you though. I was gonna say something about the finish line. Okay, so is that like a score finish line? I don't know. There's something like that score. Okay, so this for Libra. All right, I'm gonna get a note from the universe on abundance. I just feel like Libra, you got a different mindset, and it's like niggas could get with it or they could not. Okay, you can't live your life for them. 10:55. I was just thinking about the fairies. I don't know. Maybe something about that that brightness, that creation, that magical fairiness. Okay, this for Libra. This for Libra. What's that song? I was a fairy. Oh, she was a fairy. Okay, this for Libra. July 2026. All right, so maybe somebody feel like their yes matter, and it does not in your life. In your life, their yes does not matter. The yes that does matter is the one that says yes, or something like that. The one that matters is the one that their yes doesn't matter. I feel like they don't have a say. Who is they? Pretty? I don't know. They don't have a say. Yes doesn't matter. And I don't know why I was gonna say looks doesn't matter. I don't know. Okay. Heaven on earth is happening. Okay, so maybe something about niggas souls. Soul, soul growth, soul growth. All beauty magic return back to sender. All magic in general that's being we're gonna say transported. Wrong address. Send that shit right the fuck back to a frequency that matches. To a frequency near you. Okay, this is for Libra. I'm looking I wrote something, but I was thinking about the word otter. That's what I'm saying. Or author. Okay, this is for Libra. July 2026. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. So yeah. It feels like a lot of whatever it is that you're doing, I feel like there's a lot of fear mongering, or I don't know, maybe it's like a low vibrational Libra that's not creating heaven on earth that is trying to throw fear on you or some shit. Yeah. You know fear is not real, right? You know that. It's fake. So I don't know, man. How you gonna have to wrap your mind around it to how to feel it. You could just be on some living on the wild side. It might seem like that. You might I mean the way niggas is acting, they feel like you live on the wild side or some shit, but it's like you could just be being yourself. And whatever it is that you're doing being yourself, it's like you got the green light, it says yes, and you creating heaven on earth. And people could be, I don't know, it could be people panicking or something like that because they benefit from people living in hell on earth. They want you to live on hell on earth so bad. And it's like, I feel like if you living on heaven on earth, people are gonna see that and they're gonna want to do it for themselves and shit like that. And it's gonna be, you think heaven you think that's good. 1414. I just feel like I don't know. Some folks is not gonna benefit from it. Okay. Maybe some shit. Maybe some shit. Maybe they're concerned that some shit is gonna be free or some shit. Or I don't know. And they benefit if they're not gonna get paid for this or something. I mean, but look at this. There's so much brightness. There's so much light. You can't even really barely see the card. Okay? Libra, eternity is a really, really long time to burn. That's not what it says. Whoever's doing fuck shit. Okay, anyway, this one. Eternity is a really really, really long time. I think we'll be able to squeeze everything in, the karma of your enemies. Now, I don't know. That could be how you feel. You know what? But I'm not going to hold you. Like, I feel like this is coming on my solar plexus chakra so bad. It's like, I just, the pain just makes me want to see what happened to them. Okay? So, I know that's not really an awesome state of mind. And that's what niggas want to do. So, don't do that. Don't do that. Remember what this says. Relax. Don't worry about it. Relax. Peace and blue jeans. Okay, the universe. Okay. Peace and blue jeans. All right, Libra, be cool. Okay. Or yeah, this is for Libra. Okay. Anybody could be watching this book. Whatever. It's for Libra. All right. So I'm gonna get some tarot cards. I was tempted to look at some card over here, but it's like it wasn't really standing out to me, girl. All right. I did pre-shuffle. I'm looking at the 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Surprise, surprise. What's the problem? The Chariot. Now, niggas trying to hop on your chariot, I feel like they're gonna fall. They're gonna fall off because the chariot's gonna be it's gonna be moving fast. Something about the horsepower, some shit behind it is the King of Cups. This is for you, bro. Okay. Behind the King of Cups is the High Priestess. Behind the High Priestess is the Emperor, and behind the Emperor is the Hermit. I don't know why I was gonna say the Hierophant. I feel like because you know yourself, you're being backed or something like that. You got backed up or something like that because you know yourself and you go from chaos that niggas keep trying to put you in to calmer waters because you stay close to God, the Amen. And take whatever says resonates. Okay, what happened? Something about you got backup. At the top of the deck, I'm looking at the Knight of Cups and the Death card and the Page of Swords. Maybe you don't realize this yet, and you about to find out. This is for Libra. Okay, hold on. Fever, I am running. Out of the that's Vibes Cartel Fever. Somebody could be trying to fight for you to not have this or something like that. Okay, because some of this creating heaven on earth. Some of this creating heaven on earth. Okay, let's look at that. I'm looking at the Four of Pentacles. I mean, somebody. Okay, Six of Cups. Somebody who had access to you when you were younger. They knew you way back when. Family, friend, family. They knew you. Probably when you were single digits. Okay, so before you was 10 years old, somebody knew you. I was gonna say these niggas. I don't know, maybe it's several people. Okay, and then something about they could be wanting to fight. They want to look five of wands or is trying to send you some energy. I was gonna say 5 of cups. I'm looking at the 9 of cups. Okay, I mean niggas could be on some 5 of cups because what happened 1811 because five. Okay, if this is not okay, something about the people. Like if you are being like attacked or whatever like that. I don't know why I said whatever like that. Like it's not no thing, but I feel like in the grand scheme of things, it isn't. I'm looking at the 5 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles. It could be people that's paid, like they paid people to do this. Okay, maybe it's not them directly, but it's niggas that they feel like, oh, I don't got no feelings involved. I'm just getting paid or whatever like that. I'm looking at the word up, and then I was thinking about I think I was thinking about PJs, and then like pajamas, and then I was thinking about PJs like projects, and then I was thinking pots, and then I was thinking they feel like they up, like they coming up, like they up or something. I don't know, but I'm looking at the Hierophant, I'm looking at the 5 of Wands, so they think they contending with you, they contending with God, you doing God's work. Nine of Swords. That's why it's been taking so long for them to I don't know, come at your neck and make you feel some type of way. Okay, so they don't want you to like yourself or something like that because I don't know because they need to be able to take from you 7 of Swords. They need to be able to take from you. I'm looking at the top of the deck. I'm looking at the Queen of Pentacles. This is for Libra. Okay, I may shuffle some more and get some. When I say legit cards, I mean like have them pop and shit. But I'm looking at the 2 of Wands next to the Queen of Pentacles. Who's looking as fine with their eyes. I'm looking at the Page of Wands and the Star. When I said with their eyes, I mean like some type of look where it's like they don't say nothing. I mean, this could be spiritual or something. Or when you was in this person's presence, it's like they don't say nothing. You could have known this person since you was a child or whatever, like that. Like I said, something about, I was gonna say young passions. Something about your passions and you keeping the hope alive and you, I was gonna say being a light in the world or something like that. They are watching this. Okay. I'm looking at the Two of Swords, the Knight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Now they, like I said, they could be watching this. They concerned about their bread. They concerned about their pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, or they concerned about getting some bread, something like that. They're looking at you. They're spying on you. Now I don't know if there's somebody that know you personally, but there's somebody that just something about your effort, something about your talent, something about your light, something about your battery pack, something about your energy, or something like that. It's like they just want whoever this is. It's like they want it. They want to control some shit. That's how I feel. And ultimately, you control yourself. Okay, something about you not letting these folks get in your head. And I'm looking at the Two of Swords, Nine of Wands. So Two of Swords is which way do I go? What do I do? Somebody could want you to be in a state of which way do I go? What do I do next or some shit? I'm looking at the Knight of Wands, like this passion, this energy. How do I want to spend it? How do I want to use it? And it's like I just feel like, is it a question? They want you to have like something's a question or something like that. And the next card that came out is the Eight of Pentacles and Higher Priestess. You're using your intuition. Maybe you are a spiritualist, okay, and some of your work. And I just feel like if they're trying to access your mind, they're trying to have you think some shit. I feel like you don't even. I was gonna say you don't even be thinking or something. Whatever it is that you be doing, if you connected to spirit, you connected to God. I feel like you're able to not think. You just flowing. Okay, you're taking action. I'm looking at the Ten of Swords as the next card after the High Priestess. Does somebody want to look after the High Priestess? I mean, it's the Ten of Swords and then it's the Six of Wands. So I feel like somebody wanted to assassinate you. Take whatever I say to resonate. I don't know if it's a trigger warning or whatever. But I feel like that because the Six of Wands is somebody who's influential, get a lot of attention, okay, recognition, accolades, somebody to look up to, and also somebody that need to watch who call themselves supporting them. And I'm looking at the Ten of Swords next to it, so that's what it makes me feel like. You can know this because it's next to the High Priestess. And I'm looking at the King of Swords, like, it's quiet. Look, I was going to say something about security, okay? It's quiet though. King of Swords, next to the King of Swords is the Seven of Wands. I dropped the card. I dropped the Six of Wands. I dropped the Six of Wands, and then now I'm looking at the Five of Wands. I feel like whatever it is that you're doing or that you have going on, I'm looking at this reef. It's catching my eye. Whatever it is that you got going on, these folks don't got, excuse me, these folks don't got nothing like this going on in their life or something like that. They don't feel like heaven on earth or something. They don't feel like moments of bliss on earth or some shit like that. All black magic return back to sender. Return to your mama. Okay, I'm tired. Whoever taught you this shit, bitch. I'm tired. I'm tired of this. God, contend with them. Contend with the Lord. Crazy tale self. With that crazy tale self. Okay, let's see. Can't tell you who raised these niggas. Man, ain't got no manners. Been here 30 minutes. 30 minutes, niggas walking in here peeking and shit. Knowing they eating good. I mean, I don't know if they eat good at all. Uh, even if niggas was eating good, like off of whatever bird niggas insane. I feel like even if they were still eating 5-star dinners or whatever like that, I'm take whatever I say as a resonate people. They not really enjoying it for real. Because even when I got in here, I was like, yeah, these things are sick for real. 'Cause that's how I was feeling. Yeah, for better. But it's the source at the top of the deck. So that's the confirmation. That's the confirmation. I don't even think I really should be saying that. Confirmation. But that's what it is though. But give me a second. Give me a second. I mean, what happened? I don't really feel like these are people to talk about. I don't because they trying to fight or they trying to pull you down and it's like instead of building themselves up so they can look at you. I love it. At least okay, I'm gonna wrap this up. I appreciate that to me. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Eight is a second mix. Okay, so you got time, okay? You got time, Libra. From what I understand, air signs can may feel like they don't got time. Time is running out. I didn't make this up. Like I had this from somebody, like astrologers, that they be on some that white rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. Time is running out. I'm late type shit. You're not late, okay? I was gonna say in between. I was gonna say you're right on time. Something like that. It's creating heaven on earth. Okay, relax. Eternity is a really, really, really long time. Continue to keep your protection together and continue to put these go about your father's business. Okay, the Lord's business. Okay, I feel like this is why niggas want you. They want you out of here. Yeah, or something like that. Okay, and as also what's got you in some type of spotlight or something like that. So I don't know. You take the good, you take the bad, you take it all, and then you got back to life. the back to life. Dun, 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 dun. Call your energy back, your power back. Because, I was going to say negotiate. These folks be trying to use your focus and your energy to create and build whatever they're doing. Fuck that. Heaven on earth is happening right now. I feel like whatever it is that you're doing, I feel like it's a piece of the puzzle. I feel like it could be a big piece or something like that. Maybe it's I was gonna say activate. I'm looking at the word carries. And then I'm thinking about carrier or something like that. I don't know. Take whatever says resonance. I'm thinking about how some people could have something. I don't know. Maybe take whatever I say. It's a disease or something like that. I don't know. Or a condition, and it's like they have the trait or something like that. They got the trait, but they don't have it, or some shit. But depending on who their daddy is, and they could have had it or something. Take whatever it says really. I'm not sure. Anyway, this is for Libra. I seen the word burial. Okay, proper burial for freedom. I feel like you putting some shit to rest. There's some shit being put to rest. It's for Libra. All right, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, comforters, warrant angels, warrant ancestors. Guys, let me get it. Let me get it, cartouche. Libra, choose to release that which would lower your vibration into fear. I was gonna say pick up, pick me up, pick up, truck, pick up. I don't know. And that's some basketball game. Okay, so it says, oh, it is summer and shit. Maybe folks playing basketball. Okay, this word. Libra, come back to love. Stay true to yourself, and you shall inspire others to think or speak more positively when they are around you, especially if every time they speak ill on your name, they experience some downfalls. Okay, I added that. Anyway, Libra, invoking the power of speech and words for your strength, protection, and spiritual growth will work effectively for you. So just know that. So whatever this fear niggas is trying to put you in, because they is bitch ass niggas, use your speech and your words for your strength, protection, and spiritual growth. Some about words being very powerful, okay? Especially with this King of Swords, right? I don't know, maybe some of your words. Your words is killing. Or something like that. Oh, killing him softly with his song. Killing me softly with his song. Telling my whole life with his words. Killing me softly with his song. One time. Oh, 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 oh. Killing me softly. La 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 la. Oh, 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 oh. Somebody was trying to kill you softly, maybe verbal, maybe some verbal shit. I don't know. Maybe some of them like one ear out the other. What is they doing? They're trying to see what you do. They're trying to see about what you're doing. It's like, what? Why you don't bother? Or something like that. Stay on your throne. Stay on your high horse. That niggas, knock you off so bad. Okay, that's how I feel. I don't know if that's some type of advice or whatever. Yeah. Look, listen. You creating heaven on earth. It's happening right now. Release the fear, and that's it. What they trying to put on you. Fuck that shit. Okay. However you got to look at it to do it. Okay. That's the reading. Thank y'all so much, Libra, for tuning in. Peace out and later on. And